guys, I am Deshanti and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you how I set up my business calendar and my calendar for my life in general. If you're a business owner, things can get pretty busy, and once you start to forget things that you're supposed to be doing, it gets even crazier when you try to keep it all up in your head. So I just live by the motto of old school. They say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So if you want to see how I set up my planner, then stay tuned. Okay, here's my calendar. I have a little pocket here that I have to keep in pencils, paper clips, whatever I need to do. And if you need to get this one, this is just a binder that I got from Staples. If you need to get the plastic inserts that have sleeves where you can slip just papers, notes, and different things like that in there, that'll be good. My planner is a complete system, but today I'm just going to show you guys the scheduling part of it. And the front part is goals, my goals, and what I have that I want to do. I have a copy of my vision board in there because you always want to keep your vision in plain sight. But when I start planning, I start at the whole month at a glance. And the first thing I do is decide what's most important, which I've already done, and it's not going to change. What's most important to me, my number one priority is my faith. Your faith, your spirituality, whatever you do to bring you back, to keep you centered, that's what you want to put in your planner first. Let me zoom in a little bit. So for me, it's church. I have church on these days. On Sundays, if you have Bible study, if you have choir rehearsal, whatever you have that you need to do to keep yourself together spiritually, you want to put that in your planner first, because you're no good to anybody when you're all, out of balance. Okay? So the second thing I put in is family obligations. Basketball practice, dentist appointment, doctor appointment, recitals, anything you have to do to spend time with your family, then that's what you want to do, because family is important and you don't want to get so carried away with your business that you forget about the important things in life. Okay? Okay. The third thing you want to put in your planner is your business. I put, when I have parties, I keep track of my PRV on this page. I need to mail samples. I have a conference on the 27th and the 28th. You put that in on your calendar on the at a glance page. Now, I don't put everything that I have to do on this page, just things I want to take a snapshot of when I open it up. Shoot videos. And one really important thing on this calendar, this planner, is my goals. Now, this is the CEO of Me system. So I'm going to be showing videos on the rest of this stuff. But in this calendar part, I like it because it has my goals. I can put my goals. If you are planning to increase your rank in your business, you need to know, you have to know what it takes to increase that rank. What do you have to have? So what I do is I take what I have to have in personal retail volume and what my team has to have in total group retail volume. I put it on here. That's my short-term goal. I also put my long-term goal, and I don't put any of the details about that. I just like to write stuff down and make it plain. But and I want to put it there so I can see that that's my future. That's what I'm working for. But this is my short-term goal. So since I need 1,000 PRV from myself on each Saturday, I put where I need to be. So on the first Saturday of the month, I need to be at 75 PRV. The second, I need to be at 150 PRV. The third week of the month, I need to be at 225 PRV. And the fourth week of the month, I need to be at my 300 PRV to be qualified for that month. If I want to be a lead beauty guide, which I have here, That takes 2,500 TGRV and 2 active legs. So for the 2,500 PRV or TGRV, I need 625 the first week, 1,250 the second week, 1,875 the third week, and 2,500 on the last week of the month. And that's how I break it down into little bite-sized pieces so I can keep track of it. You want to look in your back office and keep track and know where you are. And another reason I like this, I have this digital planner, because there are a lot of great planners out there. I just needed something that I can put it in the order that I want it and have the things that I want on here. So I printed out a digital planner so that I could fill in the dates myself and print the pages that I wanted, that works best for me. Okay, so the second part of my planner is a weekly. It breaks down the weeks, and I printed out the pages that have the times on it, right? Appointments. So I can look. So Sunday the 15th, that's starting this week, this is where I break it down into times. I know from 8 to 5 I work. So that's blocked off on every day. The dentist appointment is at 5:45. Even some things as simple as take the chicken out of the freezer. Because we forget. We start to run around and we just forget things. So I write down everything. I like this little space up here that I write. I have to email Nat and Barb some samples. Okay? Or I have to email Nat and Barb, and I have to send some samples out. Yesterday I needed to place an order. So if I follow this thing, and you don't fill everything out at first because things come up. So you just start to fill in the blanks, in the nooks and crannies, and see where you can do things. Now these blank spaces, that's no good. That needs to be filled with business things. I have all my priorities in here already. My family, doctor's appointments, dinner, and things that I need to do. So now I need to start filling in things with my business. I read in personal development, or watch videos, or listen to audio tapes, make phone calls to potential recruits and customers, and just fill all these blank spaces in with your business. So on this next page, I have the meal planner. And I love this because it helps me plan out what I'm going to eat. I put the shopping list here. So I know ahead of time. I won't have to spend time worrying about what I'm going to cook for dinner and, what are we going to eat, or spend a lot of money just buying fast food when I already have it planned out. I don't have to go through that. And then here's just a page of notes. So let me go back to the this main calendar page, because there's something that I do on my calendar. So the first 10 days. So here through the 10th, I practice massive exposure. I make calls. I email people that may have been interested. I do Facebook Lives. I go out and blitz and try to find potential customers. That's when you want to take off running in the beginning of the month. So the second 10 days of the month, what you're going to do is you're going to follow up with your potential recruits, with your potential customers. You're going to have some of those parties that you booked with people during this first 10 days. On the third 10 days of the month is just an all out, you do everything in the first 10 days because you're meeting people, you're still blitzing and following up. The second 10 days, you're going to reach out, or you're having the parties for the people that you have met in online parties, virtual parties, home parties. And the third 10 days, you're going to follow up with the people from those parties. You're going to check on your business partners and your team to see who might be struggling. Make sure everybody is in a place where they need to be and working their business if they so choose. And if they're struggling, you need to come up with a plan to help them as their leader, whether it be conference calls or three-way calls, or you guys just can brainstorm to see what they need in their business and what they need from you. And that's the third 10 days of the month. Also, this last week of the month, you're going to start preparing for your next month's calendar. You're going to start filling it in. You see, this is February. I already have a dentist appointment, I know, so I went ahead and put that in there. But you're going to start filling in everything you need for the next month. Now, one thing I want to mention is that life happens. We all know life happens. So let's say I didn't get to send out these samples on this day. I have to move that to another day. I have to look at my schedule. Hopefully for something like send samples, it's the next day. So if I didn't get to send them out, I'm going to put send samples here, because it's got to get done. So know that if you're shooting videos, like I'm shooting a video today. I was actually supposed to shoot this on Sunday. I didn't get a chance to do it. So here it is, Tuesday. I'm shooting a video. You have to go back over your week and see what you missed and replace it. This is my last week's. Anything that I didn't do on this week, I need to move it to this week. Or anything I didn't do on this day, I need to move it to the next day. Because you still have those tasks to do as a business owner. You can't just say, oh, well, I didn't get a chance to do it, so that's okay. Nope, you got to move it to a new day. So that might mean you miss some sleep, or you're working a few extra hours, but that's okay. That's what you have to do to get to where you want to go. So there it is. There is my calendar, how I prioritize my life and set up everything. I hope this helped, and I will see you in the next video.